Assalamu alaikum CPSA family. My name is Imran Saeed and today is Friday, October 11th.
Zainab, you're on mute. I don't know if she's on mute. On mute.
And my name is Zainab Nazir. Welcome to Thunder Assembly. Let's begin with Morning of God. Please make sure to recite as well.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. أصبحنا وأصبح الملك لله والحمد لله لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير. رب أسألك خير ما في هذا اليوم وخير ما بعده وأعوذ بك من شر هذا اليوم وشر ما بعده. رب أعوذ بك من الكسل وسوء الكبر. رب أعوذ بك من عذاب في النار وعذاب في القبر.
We have reached the morning, and at this very time, unto Allah belongs all authority and all praises for Allah. None has a right to be worshipped except Allah alone, without partner. To Him belongs all control and praise, and He is over all things powerful. My Lord, I ask you for the good of this day and the good of what follows it, and I take refuge in you from the evil of this day and the evil of what follows it. My Lord, I take refuge in you from laziness and senility. My Lord, I take refuge in you from torment in the fire and punishment in the grave. Ameen.
بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم.
In the name of Allah, with whose name nothing is harmed on earth nor in the heavens, and He is the all-seeing, the all-knowing.
رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا.
I am pleased with Allah as a Lord, and Islam as a religion, and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as a prophet.
اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا.
O Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge, goodly provision, and acceptable deeds. Ameen. Monday is Indigenous Day that we as students will have off as we continue to see the rights of Indigenous people in the U.S. violated. We also see the treatment of other Indigenous people across the world worsen. From the First Nations of Canada to the occupied Palestinian people, there is a need to reflect on Indigenous people and their rights.
Each debate have practices after school today, while the junior high and girls basketball team have two games this weekend. and inshallah will win. The Humanitarian Alliance would now like to make an announcement.
Okay, assalamu alaikum everyone. So on behalf of Humanitarian Alliance, I'm going to talk about the country of the month, which is Lebanon. So Lebanon's flag has a lot of meanings, and the red stripes on the flag symbolize the bloodshed by the Lebanese people in their struggle for freedom, particularly during the fight for independence from French colonial rule. The white stripe symbolizes peace, purity, and the snow-covered peaks of Lebanon's mountains, which are a defining feature of the country's landscape. The cedar tree is an ancient symbol of longevity, holiness, and resilience. It also signifies Lebanon's eternal existence and survival through various challenges over the centuries. And now a little bit about the history of Lebanon. Lebanon is located on the eastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea. Its capital is Beirut, and it became a republic in 1926. This was when they proclaimed independence from French colonial rule on November 22, 1943, which was after years under French mandate. Lebanese leaders negotiated independence, and the French military finally withdrew from the country in 1946. Lebanon is also one of the most densely populated countries in the Mediterranean and has a very high rate of literacy, which is 95.3%. The civil war in 1975 was what created political instability in Lebanon. Now, many of you already know what's going on, but this is just a more detailed version. So this all started last year when Hezbollah began launching rockets into Israel on October 8th to pressure them for a ceasefire in Gaza. So because of that reason, Israeli military 2 weeks ago announced launching a limited and localized target against Hezbollah, which is a political party. And last week, Israel launched aerial attacks and ground invasions on Hezbollah targets, including one 2 Fridays ago that killed the group's leader, Hassan Nasrallah. This occurred just 2 days after Hezbollah had met with Israeli representatives and agreed to certain terms, yet Israel proceeded with the assassination shortly afterward. Casualties. So the death rate right now is 1,400 people that have been killed. This was updated around a week ago, so it's definitely more now. Displaced civilians have been 900,000, which is around 1/5 of Lebanon's population. Wounded were 1,835 in just 2 days of Israel launching its attacks. And this is just some of the damage that has been caused so far. Israel is also once again using illegal warfare tactics such as white phosphorus. Now, what can you do to help? So obviously make dua for your brothers and sisters in Lebanon. Donate as much as you can, especially during prayer in school. Humanitarian Alliance passes around boxes, so you can donate then. Raise awareness, participate in Humanitarian Alliance events, as all funds go towards causes such as these. And talking about events, we have a girls volleyball event on October 18th to raise funds for Lebanon. It's open to anyone outside of CPSA. Thank you.
The Environmental Club is welcoming new members and will have their orientation meeting on Tuesday after school. Please join them.
A new book club for high school girls is starting, inshallah, with orientation on Wednesday after school at 407. Please join us.
Jazakallah khair for joining us. Inshallah, you have a great day. Assalamu alaikum and Jum'ah Mubarak.